Mitchell, would you share with us, what happens when you die without a will?
Well, what happens then is that one's property will pass through a process called intestacy, and that means that you don't have a will. So in that situation, the Code of Alabama sets out how your property will move from one generation to the heirs. So in that situation, it's usually necessary, if there is an estate to be administered, for a court to open an estate. An attorney would need to petition for that, and then the person who died, the decedent, their property will be moved through the intestacy process and transferred on to whoever that person's heirs are.
So really, if you die without a will, you're creating a bigger process for if you have loved ones left behind as far as to deal with that?
It can be more complicated in that there are different requirements for an intestate estate than for a testate estate, which is what exists when there's a will. And just also you lose the element of control. You don't get to specify which relatives or which friends get your stuff. So I think that's one of the reasons why people like to have a will, so that they can identify who's going to get what.
Right, because if the state sets out who gets everything, the reason you'd want a will is so that you can designate where those things go.
Right, you still retain as much control over your own property as you can. It's called dead hand control, exercising control beyond the grave.
If people wanted to, as far as to learn more, get some insight in how to actually set up a will, what's the best way to reach you?
By telephone, and my telephone number is published in the Birmingham Family Magazine.